There's a lot to talk about, so let's get started. Good morning. This is Fred Mitchell, Chair of the Progressive Liberal Party, MP for Fox Hill, Minister for the Foreign Service. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024. I know there's an air of excitement about the general election in the United States, but at an official level, the Bahamas government is strenuously neutral, and congratulations to whomsoever has won, and we look forward to working with them on the many interests on which our two countries are engaged. I've reached out to the government of Antigua in the wake of what appears to have been a horrific murder of a member of parliament in Antigua, Michael Ashcroft. He was a well-known figure in Antiguan politics, and this is certainly a shock on the system for Antigua. We await the outcome of the investigation. Yesterday, Prime Minister Philip Davis opened the Diplomatic Week gathering in Freeport, Grand Bahama. He welcomed scores of diplomats, those who represent their countries, and those who are our own diplomats who serve abroad. This is an annual gathering. The main foreign policy issue of our time is that of climate change, and it is our hope that as the Prime Minister heads to Baku in Azerbaijan for COP29, the Conference on Climate, that there will be a serious and forward movement in dealing with the question of loss and damage. The clock is ticking and the waters are rising. We are staging this in Grand Bahama because we want to support the economy here, and we want to ensure that this is boosting the esteem of the people of the city. And lastly, I want to help young people to commit themselves to careers in diplomacy. Things have gone well so far, and I congratulate all those who helped to organize it. The opposition forces in the country are busy as the devil, still trying to make a meal out of this judgment in the United States in favor of the failed developer of Bahama. The failed developer has the motor mouth of the FNM Dion D'Aguilar in the press every day, now seeking to defend the indefensible. The newspapers are just as bad. The Prime Minister has rightly described this whole matter as a private dispute, which has no impact on the resort Bahama. That is an immutable fact. The failed developer and his FNM friends, though, keep trying to give the impression that somehow Bahama and its employees are imperiled by this judgment. That is a lie from the pits of hell. Now they've gone farther and are seeking to use an injunction granted by the New York courts and one of the principles of China construction to suggest that once again 2 + 2 = 5. They don't. They still make 4. Two things we know in law. A court in New York cannot dispose of property in the Bahamas, not the British colonial or Margaritaville, without the permission of the authorities pursuant to the lex situs. That means the law of the Bahamas. Secondly, all of this has nothing to do with the Bahamas government. Nothing to do with the Bahamas government, and it doesn't imperil Bahama. It's still a private dispute. So, Mr. D'Aguilar, the motor mouth for the FNM, and the failed developer needs to go get a life and find something else to talk about. Him and the Tribune. God bless you. God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And across the country today, from Grand Bahama especially, it's PLP all the way.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Honorable Minister Fred Mitchell, Minute by Minute, coming to you every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Do enjoy your day.
It's not barbaric, at least it's not wrong. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see.